Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to today's analysis. Every week we send out analysis and what we expect from the markets from the coming week, and then we choose one pair and we focus on that throughout the week. This is to avoid over trading and all the confusions that come with seeing this market, seeing that market. So we just want to focus on one pair. After all, dollar is dollar, pound is pound. However you made it, whichever one you made it from, they will all be the same money. So there is really no point moving up and down looking for pairs here and there. That's just how we do it, all right? So, but then every other person has a way, and then they have their system. So this is USD card, and then if we look at this price action, what we can notice here is that the price is currently bullish. Okay, so if you check this out, you will discover that the market has been on a bullish movement. So it started here, moved to this point, made this move, and then on this move. So but then something significant happened here, in that the market took out liquidity from here and bounced back down. So this is a possible retracement to swipe off this liquidity here. Alright, swipe off this liquidity here and then continue on a lower movement. So if that is the case, we are going to expect the market to make a movement to the upside and possibly continue lower, however it wants to do it. So but then right now, what can we see if we go closer to this market? This is on the weekly chart. All right, if you look out here, you will see that prices shifted here, the structure shifted here. Right, so now when you see that, you know that what we now expect is for price to still make that move back into this zone and then continue on the bearish trend. So this is what we expect on the weekly chart. So quickly, let's go to the daily chart and find out what is ongoing there. Okay, so on the daily chart, we can see that before this movement, this area was shifted, this structure was shifted here. There is a shift in market structure here. So after this shift, the price continued downside, continued making a movement on the downside. So after hitting that level, it then gave us another break of structure here. So this break is now possibly what we are targeting now that the market is on its movement. So we're going to delete this and mark out this as the possible target area. You see that this is another block here. You see that this is another block before that break of structure. So if you check in here, you're going to see the fair value gap. So price is likely going to seek that area before continuing lower, if it were to go lower. So currently we expect the market to make a run into this place and then maybe make a break of structure and continue lower to the downside. So in this scenario now, how are we going to come back here? Because this is actually a lot of movement if we could take advantage of it. Right, so what do we expect here now? We now go down to check how the market is coming back. So if we check from the downside here, you see that we have a demand zone here, unmitigated. This demand zone, this level here, all right, this level here, and you can see that price took out liquidity from this point before it started making that move to the to the upside, breaking the structure here. So we also call this a shift, right? You can call this a shift in market structure. So if this is the case now, we now know that once the price has made a move into this level, we expect it to trace back up. So there is a good reason to trade to the upside. Okay, so currently what do we see that is going on the chart now? We can see that the price hit that level and immediately it shifted this structure. All right, so it shifted this structure on the daily chart. So when it hit that level, it shifted that structure and came back, but it was stopped by the fair value gap. So if you check it also, you will see that the fair value gap here is the one responsible for the price movement. Now if we were to check out Fibonacci retracement tool from this level down up to this level, you will see that at that level price is actually discounted, but because that is just like 61.8 and then 782 area, so price is actually discounted and that level is fine. So we see that price has shifted structure on the daily chart, right, to continue lower. So what is possibly going to happen? Let's now go down to the 1 hour chart to find out what is ongoing. So on the 1 hour chart, this is what we have here. All right, so this is what we have here. We had this move, high, low, higher high, higher low, and then a move, a massive move to the upside. So we can call this the structure, the last structure that was broken before the massive move that happened. So what we expect now is maybe for price to make a run into this level and continue high, targeting that zone. So we expect this area now to be touched. Once it is touched, we're going to shift down to our lower time frame and observe price action. Once 15-minute chart continues higher from here, we're going to start buying. So this is what we expect from the market. But then I'm going to send out this on the Telegram channel, the free signal channel, free setup channel. That's where you're going to see this setup. So expect it. We are on this trade for the week, and then all that. We don't expect much from the market, just to focus on one pen at a time. So if it goes wrong, we know that okay, we made the wrong choice, and we just have to follow it and then see the new direction where it is going, to follow and join and move in the direction of the market. We are not the ones to determine the markets, right? So we are not the ones telling the market what it should do. So what we are only doing is just to follow it as it moves, to know, align with the movements of the market, know what our setups are saying, right? So stay updated on the channel. You're going to be seeing more signals, more setups, and all the rest of them. So aside this, expect more updates. So within the week, either we're going to be giving out more entries if the market is going our direction, and we're going to also be sending out the results from the trades that we're taking. All right, there. See you there, and expect more videos and more lectures on the channel. Bye for now.